Hello, I'm Lee Davis, and welcome to the extra special bonus feature, cleverly titled Scrambling the Eggs of Darkness for The Eggs of Darkness Have Hatched Volume 2. Yes, it's been a long time coming, and thank you to all you contributors who I promised perks to, even though you never received your perks because they were sadly all lost in the mail. Must have been some catastrophic event. I'm very sorry for that, but thank you for all of your donations. I'm joking, I didn't ask for any money, as you can probably tell by watching the show. It's just stuff I make at home, and I have a lot of fun. I love making film. It was always one of my dreams, one of my big dreams, making movies, making comics, making books, making music. So the things I dreamed of doing, and I grew up not being able to do them at all. And even every time I tried to start it, I'd have to keep it a secret, and it would, sorry, I just got a message. What does that say? Nothing too awful important, I don't think. Yeah, it was really hard for me to do it. And, I'd have to do it in secret, and then all of a sudden, what I was working on would vanish. Yeah, a lot of fun. If I wanted a keyboard when I was 5 to make music, I wanted a guitar when I was 9 or 10, I wanted a video camera to make movies, and I could get nothing. I could scrounge up some paper and draw some pictures that would all disappear. I did art at school, but so doing this in some kind of way is kind of like a dream come true. I didn't get to become big. I got taken out of that environment. And, I hate to backtrack on all this, but I think it's worth saying, just recapping on, because I think it bears repeating, and it is worth explaining just what this really means to me. Getting to do stuff like this, as corny and as flawed as it is the final product is. It's the best I can do, and I'm pretty happy with it. And I'm blessed to have a wonderful daughter. My Emily has just been, I couldn't do this without her, of course. I made my dream come true of making a feature-length film over a weekend. When I was 34, finally, much later than I intended to. I was hoping to have one done by the time I was 11 or 12. I was a little late in that, but as I said, it was just really hard, but that dream just kept on just gnawing at me. It just wouldn't go away. Getting this stuff done is, I've got other things outside, I've got other, real world things, but doing this stuff it means a lot to me. It's just, it gets in my head, and I can't rest until I get it done. So, where I'm going with this is getting it done. That's kind of the point. That's why, that's another reason why it's worth talking about this, because I'm in this situation where it's really hard for things to come together, but I pray, and I feel like God delivers, and I meet the right people eventually, and stuff happens. And in this case, I want to make a huge shout out and send love to the Sabo family. I've been calling them Sabo all this time. I wonder if this whole time it's actually pronounced Sabo. Anyway, CJ, Sarah Lee, Arlene, Celine, and Ryan, when we were living in Pennsylvania, I think about 3 years, coming in, meeting them, CJ, who had done film, I've mentioned it before, but he did film in school. I think it's his cousin or brother-in-law, I think, is a pretty noteworthy voice actor of the many things he's done. I think Ninja Turtles voice acting. I don't have his name. I should have looked it up. Anyway, but yeah, he's into film. He saw some of my work, and they all started talking to me. As it turned out, Celine, his daughter, really wanted to get into film, so that family helped me out a lot. And they have the best kids I ever seen. They helped with Emily. They helped me with Emily so much. We're such good friends to Emily, and it was really cool. They wanted to make movies. I said, well, I'm trying to do this show. I've done a couple of movies, and now I want to do. And now I just want to kind of make something I can do in installments, episodic. And so after some time and some work and a lot of editing, we had the first volume of The Eggs of Darkness have hatched. And yeah, I definitely Celine had such a passion for doing this stuff. I think she went to film editing school. She was really into it, and that's not to not to leave out Ryan. He did a wonderful job, but I obviously they're a very talented family, but. Celine was very into it, like really wanted to make this stuff happen, and just having some friends there, that were so gung ho, and it was funny how it worked out. It was very nice. I needed to play a character where I was caring for my daughter, who I hadn't seen for a while. I needed to make this work and play off this character. From the movies. I did Mossy Rock and Old Mossy Rock, and in that I was supposed to, I erroneously left my wedding band on for the first film, and I'm supposed to be playing this slacker wannabe book agent who gets something sold and starts talking like he's a book agent. And I said later on, as we were in Pennsylvania, I was far away from Virginia and the people who helped me with that. I said, why don't I make it, he gets a call from his ex-wife and needs him to help with their daughter while she's out of the country indefinitely. And so I said, cool. And so anyway, after we did the first volume of Eggs of Darkness, we did a couple more episodes after that while we were still there, but all of a sudden we were getting ready to move back to Ohio. And so I decided, want to make it okay. This character has brothers in Ohio, so he's actually, and his wife's still in another country, blame it on COVID or whatever, she just can't get back. So he's still this single father who's just kind of, just kind of bumming around whatever kind of place he can, do some odd jobs and just have a place to sleep and a little allowance to eat. It's a funny such situation. So I thought it'd be really, it was great to have this idea. The kids are, Emily, the character's daughter, is very mean to her father. And abusive to her father, and he's just kind of a knucklehead. He's trying real hard and failing real hard all the time, and it's kind of like a caricature of myself. Yeah, I carry, and obviously not fully realistic, a character, emphasis on that. My daughter doesn't really push me down the stairs and try to kill me all the time and call me names. Well, not much. She's abusive in a fun way, not in the murderous way she is in the show. But I thought it'd be great if she had some friends who were really mean to me also. It's just the butt of all jokes. We had a lot of fun. So when we moved to Ohio, there's a lot of great stuff going on here for sure. But being far away from the Sabo family, Sabos, if you're listening, is pretty. That's one of the hardest parts of leaving Pennsylvania, among some other friends worth remembering. But since we're talking about the Eggs of Darkness, kind of focus on the Sabos here. So they helped make this happen, and they were talking, Celine, I remember her talking about, let's do another season, let's do another DVD, and we kind of made it happen. And even I had the idea of doing a video chat with Celine and Ryan, so Emily could talk to them and they could still kind of be part of the show. And I feel that things have come full circle with the second volume. I'm putting Eggs of Darkness on the shelf until I just want to pick it up. Just getting a full DVD is a lot of work and it's a lot of fun. It's very fulfilling, so I don't want to say it's dead. Maybe we can do some more. And Celine has talked about making her own material in her hometown and sending it to, potentially future episodes could be the material she's got. So the ongoing story that's taking place with the evil and the hatching eggs, like breaking down dimensional barriers and all this evil stuff, paranormal stuff going on in Pennsylvania, while we'll handle the Ohio end of the story and what's going on over here with the egg that hatched over here and the evil weird stuff that's going on over here. Can't believe I've gone on 10 minutes here. I'll try to wrap this up. It's a lot to think about. I mean, it's such a big part of my life. And you watch this, I know to a lot of people I'm just another guy making homemade movies. Everybody can do that, but I mean, I've dreamed so hard of it when I was a kid, and your best bet was getting a VHS camcorder and some friends to help, which I could not make happen. Yeah, and then the moving happened. And it's like I couldn't fall into that environment. And even if there was one over, like during high school when there was this scene going on, I was not allowed to access to it. It was so cruel. And then by the time, then we like directly after high school graduation, we moved to, Oklahoma for a year. It was hopeless. It was hopeless. I was 34 before I could get this stuff going. So it's way too late. I really wish I could have had this stuff cooking at the times when it meant something, and who knows what would have happened, but in a way it's really fulfilling doing it this way. It's a cheesy homemade movie with a green screen. I'm letting y'all see my I should have gotten some imagery on the TV for the background. That would have been cooler. Oh well, whatever. My studio, this microphone. Thanks again to Aaron Rickert. I mean, I know to a lot of people it doesn't seem like a whole lot, but this is my dream. So anyway, if you're interested for future movies are a lot of work, but and I really want to do another movie after this. I kind of want, like I said, I want to put Exit Darkness on the shelf. Just until something starts happening, and just like maybe just commit to an episode. Doing a full DVD like this is so much, and it's such an ongoing thing. An episode here and there, yeah, sure. I guess that's what I said about Volume 2 until all of a sudden we had 4 episodes. Oh, incidentally, episode number 9, that's just the cool shorts. I really wanted to make those cool shorts we made back before the Exit Darkness. You can tell Emily's so much younger. The kids are so much younger there, but they did these really cool shows that I said could kind of be applied to the Exit Darkness patch. And that's why I made that bonus episode of just the shorts we made back then. There are a couple others, but didn't quite make it in there. Check them out on YouTube or my rumble.com/Lee Davis page, if you're interested. But I really want to do a movie, and if anyone wants to know, I really want things to line up, and I want to do something. My daughter's getting older. I have got this big itch to do something a little nastier, more blood, more violence, maybe some bad language. I mean, maybe get into R-rated territory, but we'll just see what pans out. We'll see what falls into place. I think whatever God wills in this situation. I dream of it happening, and it doesn't always, as in life, it doesn't always happen the way you really want it to, but when it does, it's great. However it works out. But I feel an itch to do something that kind of can, bump shoulders with, some of those are raw, gritty. I love Italian exploitation films, for example, like Anthropophagus and tons the Bruno Mattei films. They're just kind of I'll probably make them special in my own kind of unique voice and vision, but I want some blood and some grit. Otherwise, check out at gaki.bandcamp.com. Listen to my death metal, my spoof rap music, my farcical rap music, satirical rap, farcical rap music. The cyber grind or gore grind project, I do Icky. I'm working on that currently on the side. And definitely check out my comics. I got Door to Death, first and foremost. Check it out for Kindle. Some paperback. Working hard on that. The Overripe comic. The Japanese translation is coming out soon. And what was that other one? Stagnant Blood Time is my is the comic, the Extra Ideas comic, the experimental comic where I just put in something random that doesn't really fit in with anything else, but I really want to do it. I made like the lyrics to Surgically Enhanced Cadaver, my primary death metal band right now. The lyrics to that became like short, interpreted into comic form for that one, and also reapplied as music videos, which you should find on this DVD. If you're watching this on YouTube or Rumble by any chance, that's cool. If you want to own the DVD, I think I'm going to use Kunaki, KUNAKI.com is what I'm using right now. I don't know if they distribute through Amazon or anything like that, but if you want to own the DVD, go for it. I think it'll be worth it. It's a pretty unique novelty. I better shut up. I can't believe, I thought this would be like 2 minutes, but apparently, as usual, I always have a lot more to say than I thought I did. I'm a motor mouth. I know. but you can tell I'm like a kid again when I do this stuff. It makes me really happy. And so once again, a huge thank you to the Sabo family. We feel very blessed, and very happy that we've known you all. You have meant a lot to us, and this project would not exist. It's not the way it is, I think, maybe in some smaller form, but yeah, we needed some good friends who were into this, and you all made that happen, so thank you. Oh, and also CJ who helped make one of the children's books I illustrated for the story walk there in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. Oh, I think it was Bethlehem. So that was really cool too. I want to say thank you to Caesar, his music, Psychotic you'll check it on the credits. That weird noise band. Thank you for contributing your music to this, and you've been an awesome friend and supporter. So thank you very much. Also, Dave Karen, I want to say hi to him. I send some love to him. He's shown me a lot of love and support, and he's been very gracious for the artwork I did for his gore grind band, the Cute and Cuddly Kittens. Check them out. I'm sure there's other people, but yeah, just anybody's helped. Once again, I want to say hi to Raj, who's a reader of my comics. I appreciate hearing from him. There's nothing like hearing from people who actually take time out from your work and hearing some nice words instead of those reject PC Nazis like on that call you racist at the drop of a hat, like that one reject did on the Amazon review, Adore to Death. It's unbelievable, these people. Anyway, hey, that's it. I've gone on way too long. Look, all right, now stay tuned for the real deal. This is the kids. This is the behind the scenes they did around the time we were doing episode 6 of The Eggs of Darkness Have Hatched, I'm pretty sure. And it's really special. It really warms my heart. So God bless y'all. Bye-bye. Peace.
What's up, guys? It's Celine, Emily, and Ryan, and we are here behind the scenes of The Eggs of Darkness.
Yeah, so the story is Lee was talking about, that, him and me were gonna make a monster movie. Then Celine said that, she wanted to join, so that's how Celine and Ryan got here, and this is the head from, last time when we were getting angry at it.
Yep.
It's hard to put the hat on.
Yeah, so that's one of our props, and we have so many other props that we use in the movie.
Yeah.
But they're all in that room with the green screen and other stuff. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah. And there's this pointer thing that my dad, of course, was holding it on.
He attached something like a string attached to the head, and it was holding the black stuff in front of its head, so it would make kind of like a scary type.
Yep. Yeah, it's really fun to film, and it doesn't take long at all.
Yeah, it's so fun. And over there in that house right there, well, that's where we were hiding, talking about how to get rid of my dad. We're gonna do a part where we go into a place where there's no grown-ups, but we accidentally go into a place where there's monsters instead of instead of people.
Yeah.
And
Sounds fun.
and these monsters come out, and then that's one part where we're gonna start beating up a lot of monsters.
So there's probably going to be a lot of new monsters that are going to be coming in.
And we have so many monsters already here.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if you all want to follow us,
Yeah.
so this is the wig that we use.
Yeah, we put it over the head.
This is the pointer too.
This
Yeah.
is what we used to attach it to its head.
Yeah,
It was
crazy.
Yeah, it was cool. It was so fun. And
And then
I liked the part where he got angry. Oh, and I loved when I threw it. I liked the noise when it banged against the
And then this room right
driveway.
here,
Well,
this is actually where we are in our portal. And the green screen is usually set up over here. And we fight those monsters. And then in here, we have a mini green screen right here.
Now this is where we did our where the evil Santa, the zombie Santa.
Yes. And over here in this corner, we have a bunch of our clay monsters we made from a couple weeks back. They were in our recent Eggs of Darkness.
Oh, and also I want to show you something. That's the monster thing, the monster world. And right in here, that's where my dad got stolen as prisoner when we went to get him. And when he woke up, so we...
Saved him.
Yeah, and then we yelled at him to get us all of this candy and pizza.
Yes. So yes, we have a lot of fun making this movie.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
there's so many more episodes to come too.
Now what we were thinking is, Emily, do you want to say about the puppets, maybe?
Yeah, we have 3 puppets. There is an eagle puppet. I'll show you them. I bet, like when we were in the closet showing you all this stuff, you already saw the shark puppet that was on my hand. The shark puppet was in a funny video that funny videos that I watch on my mom's iPad. And this is the eagle puppet. Let's go see the alligator puppet. The alligator is my 3rd puppet. It's right here.
Oh.
He's a weak. Here's the alligator.
There it is.
All right, now over here, that's the room right there where we heard the noise on
Yes.
the window.
And looks like we're running out of time. So let's get time.
And as you can see, this is the deck we just filmed from. That's where I was gonna tell my story until this all happened. So yeah, basically this is how we run the Eggs of Darkness, and there's gonna be more monsters to come.
Yeah.
And so many more amazing and scary things that are gonna happen to us. So I hope you guys enjoy, and
Yeah.
I'll see you on the next episode.
Yeah, and also when we're done with the whole entire movie, we might do another one of these about talking about the whole
Entire movie.
the whole entire movie.
Sounds good.
Bye. We'll see you next time on
Eggs of Darkness.
yeah.